So out adventuring, sometimes you have to be creative, and we noticed that in one of these little canals, not on private property, there's...
When we win the lottery, we're gonna buy that house. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
115 feet.
Look at that map. You!
So out adventuring, sometimes you have to be creative, and we noticed that in one of these little canals, not on private property, there's this huge tree and enough rocks to climb up. So we need to stop by Trader Joe's and get a nice adjustment. And right here, that's Trader Joe's. So we'll have to walk around it, but it's perfect. The canal really is residential, except for this little section here. There you go. Patrick's tying up.
The Gorilla Glue holding a bottle of Dom Perignon. When we win the lottery, we're gonna buy that house. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's got an outdoor shower right there. Party time. You can check out our videos on Vimeo after that.
We don't really have a Vimeo, guys.
No, we don't. We don't.
Not yet anyway, I guess. Whenever we get cool.
There's this huge sailboat. We have no idea how big it is, but it's pretty massive. And you would have to have a crew. There's no way that you could, like, even two or three or four people could probably handle this boat by themselves. Because, yeah, it's ridiculous big. Go by it here in just a second.
Oh, there's people in it cleaning.
You gotta ask them?
So we just found out that the sailboat's name is Smith. It has a website and it's for sale.
Yeah.
115 feet.
Look at that mast.
I know. It's like unbelievable. I'm gonna look it up on the website. I asked them if they take post-dated checks, but they said no. Dang it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can post-date it and plan on winning the lottery. I can post-date it, pay it off at once. I know.
That is one beautiful sailboat.
Look it up.
Oh yeah. Got 2 radars, 2 range extenders. That's great.
Your next one.
Sure, yeah. I'll just stop by the ATM.
Look at these fun things. Look at him go. Woo!
You guys are learning. This would be me. This would be me after 2 days of training. Here he comes. The other one's coming by us.
That is too cool.
That is, oh.
And that will be me after 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd
wow.
probably, of course, I would do better.
Let's buy one of those.
That'd be me after 2 days.
Cool.
Yeah, we replaced the dinghy with it. Just go to shore. I'm sure Oliver would stand right on the front.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
He would love it.
Okay, let's see if we find a dinghy dock. It says there's a little floating dock and a boat ramp here, so.
Right over here. Those cleats are small.
Lock it in real good. And then we have our cables that we lock the outboard, just double. We're in the middle of town, and we try to be towards the back of the dinghy dock and just kind of keep it on the DL. Even though it's allowed, I just don't want it to be like, hey, here I am.
That, and plus the people with the bigger boats, if they go to launch their boat and want to put it
yeah,
up,
we want to be out of the way.
Yeah, we want to be out of their way.
Looks like it got a little wet.
Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of dry over here, but for some reason over here, I don't know, like we had to cross the inlet, and today's winds are about 20 to 25 knots. So while we're crossing the inlet, we're getting the full blast of it and the waves coming in from the ocean. Now, why would we do this craziness today? Because our part came in, and we had the dinghy 7 miles down the intercoastal in order to go get it from the place.
Stay on this.
So our part came in, got our new raw water pump. So this was very expensive, so I'm going to make sure that the other one that I took off, I'm actually going to see what I can salvage out of it and order all the parts individually if I have to and rebuild it, so that if this happens again or whatever, I will be able to just swap it out and then I'll rebuild this one. So luckily this one came with a pulley, so it actually saved me about $30 on having to buy a new pulley and the bracket. So it's one less thing I got to clean. I'm going to be going to put this back together today so that we can hopefully head out tomorrow. Alright, go ahead and fire it up. Start her up. Oh yeah! Whoop, 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 whoop. You! Good job, babe, helping me. I gotta put all this shit away. Story of our life. Yeah, we can go ahead. Well, let's let it run for a couple seconds. So our plan was to only stay here for a couple days. Actually, our original plan was to stay here until we got the new raw water pump and then head out the next day. But the next day, the seas were 6 to 8 feet with about a 6-second interval. So it was not going to be a pleasant sail. And then we waited another day, and we're like, well, let's just wait another day, we'll see how it goes. And we started reading the boards and the pages and stuff like that, kind of find out that all the people that were waiting to go to the Bahamas are all staged down there in Biscayne. So where we were staged down at where we were going to go was where they're all staging at Biscayne Bay. So, and then No Name Harbor was also full, so there went that idea. So if we're gonna just sit around and wait for this big blow, it just kind of slacked off this afternoon, and tomorrow night it's supposed to finally slack off and get below 20 knots. But last night it was so bad that it was pushing us right about close to 30 knots. So we're actually really glad and really happy that we were able to get the mooring ball and stay on it. So, and for the price, like we said, the guys here at Las Olas Marina, super freaking nice. Some of the nicest people you ever meet. So, you know, the facilities are good, they're clean, everything works, and it's safe. And we're in a great location because we have right over here is where we're anchored. Right there's the dinghy dock, and right there's the liquor store. So what more do you need? So we have a Publix a little bit up the road, which is where we showed you guys where we docked and everything like that, or we beached the boat, and maybe a block walk to Publix. It's a little bit of a dinghy ride, but you know what? When you don't have anywhere to be or anywhere to go, it doesn't really matter if it takes you an hour to get somewhere. So we're just enjoying it, but at the same time, we start getting that gotta go bug, and we start getting that anxiety where it's like, okay, what else can we do to get the boat ready? All right, so cleaned out the water tank, did all this, did that, got the raw water pump. I'm like, what else? So when we run out of the what else is we're gonna do right now, that's when we have to decide whether or not we're going to go to the next spot or not. But right now, the next spot where we're gonna be sitting is open and relatively unprotected. And here we're protected. So we just made the call to stay here for an extra 2 days. So it is what it is, and we'll be up and out and about here pretty soon. So it's supposed to be a beautiful day so far by the forecast. We'll see. So I'm just getting ready to go take Oliver for a walk and fill up our water jugs from when I was cleaning out the tank earlier and getting all that done and everything fixed, and that crack in that line fixed and that fitting and everything. But yeah, the wind, even though we're protected here, is still like, we are still getting just thrashed around. Jesus. So yeah, trying to get in the dinghy while it's all bouncing around and everything like that. It's not fun. So Oliver's good though, so we're good. So what's going on?
Nothing. I just came out here, and it's an optical illusion, but it legit looks like we're gonna hit that wall.
Yeah, where our mooring is, it's actually almost 50 feet from the mooring ball back there, but where we're tied up, it does not look that close. So every time we swing around,
oh my god, is the mooring ball moving?
I mean, we still got another 15 feet back there before it ever touches, but wow, yeah, it's crazy. Okay, today we leave for Lauderdale. Where are we headed?
No Name Harbor. After 10 days, incredible days here in Fort Lauderdale. Time to go. Move on.
Yep. Wind should be pretty light today, so I'm gonna go take off our mooring lines and we are out. So let's do this. Love this little mooring ball here. Love this little mooring here. We're a little close to the wall, but like you said before, there's still like 10 feet of space. So let's go ahead and take these off. Whoop, whoop. Let me clean up this mess up here, because I hate lines being all over the deck. Because if I need to come up here really quick, I don't want to be tripping over anything, and I want to know where everything is, and I want to have it all wrapped up. So we're going to try to make it to the next bridge before we got 30 minutes to get there. Should take us about 20 if we take our time. So we should get there perfect. We shouldn't have to hold or anything.
Over the tunnel, heading southbound on the New River.
So this is what we call a bridge drama. We got a vessel in tow coming in. They're gonna open the bridge early. We got this sailboat in front of us. Then we have a big old mega yacht and a catamaran behind them and a sport fisher.
And the barge.
And there's a big cargo ship. You probably can't see it on camera, but there's a big cargo ship also leaving the port. So he's trying to get the name of the vessel. Bella Bella. Bella Bella. Ella Ella. So we were instructed to hold to the west side of the channel, which we're at. If we get much closer, I'm gonna feel uncomfortable. Hey, we're all just gonna kind of pile up. This is it. We got like, woo! Yeah, so this is why we really don't like, this is one of the other reasons we don't really care for the ICW too much. So yeah, he's a little closer than what we like, but yeah, not too bad. This vehicle, this vessel in tow up here is gonna come through because they want to try to get those through as quick as possible and out of the way so that they're not sitting there trying to hold it with a towboat while they're out there in the inlet, and the inlet can get kind of rocky.
Preparing to open, requesting vessels, please remain outside the fenders until the stands are fully raised. Thank you.
No problem. Stay outside the fenders.
He said he's gonna pass us on the port side.
Oh boy.
Patrick.
Yep. He's got the sport fisher cutting him off, which is awesome. He just called on the radio, said he's gonna pass us on the port side, and then these guys just cut him right off.
There's a vessel in tow coming in that way.
There's a vessel in tow. There's towing a vessel through. What's up? Yeah, we're on 9. You want us to switch?
They're towing a boat and they told us to move this way as far as possible.
Yeah, there's a boat being towed through. Yeah.
Stay behind that house.
We'll be out here in the clear pretty soon.
Kind of busy, even early in the morning. Oh my God, that thing could eat us.
Right?
Like we literally probably fit in between their holes in that center thing.
Crazy!
This inlet is not for the faint heart. They have the Coast Guard station here. They pick up all the barges. They have a short bridge that you have to call for opening. It is stressful. This is one of the most stressful inlets, and we're heading to one of the chill ones.
Yes.
The inlet in Miami, you can actually sail all the way in.
Yeah.
It is so big, it's chill, nothing going on, no bridges right away, plenty of space.
Over there compared to us.
Oh, I know. Well,
Like they are getting rocked.
yeah.
I guess that's the difference between their keel and ours, having a heavy boat. And we're just bobbing, the bow's bobbing up and down, but we're not getting thrashed around. They're getting ready to pull up sails, so I'm going to peel off and throttle back so we can pull up our sails too if you're okay with it.
I want to clear those sailing boats right there. Once we clear that little curb,
Okay?
I feel comfortable with the sail.
Roger that.
Please.
Roger that. One of us is out, both of us are out.
Yeah. Because last time we did it right before we hit the line of sailboats, and we had to tack a few times to be able to get out. Oh, I thought I lost my favorite ones. Woo, look at that fishing boat. Bye for Lauderdale. I love you. What was supposed to be 1 or 2 nights, we ended up staying 10. I love it there. There's so much to do, and I feel I could have stayed another week.